You want to take this down?
Take it
down one time.
Right now. You just leave it in bed.
That could come down. Right? Worry
Yes,
about that.
a lot of
We have to see
down.
where.
So anybody wants to give me a description on this tree and what we're trying to accomplish?
Scratch. It's a black olive. It is Alvin's plant, actually. Alvin told these guys what he wanted done with the plant. They reviewed the thing and decided that they're not listening to Alvin. They will do what they want. Right? That's the truth, because Alvin already told them what he wanted. All right? And they told him no in no uncertain terms. So they told him to sit where he is sitting now, and he could just talk, but don't touch no tools. So we first decided we tried to see where this was,
Right.
maybe we may have had to cut this. And then we decided, you know what? Let's just go with that twin trunk instead of it, because Alvin's idea of what the first branch and second branch was. Alvin's idea was first and second branch was too close.
Right.
So we decided, yeah, we ain't going with that.
This is going to be the front of your plant, right? This is going to be a small tree. You have to bring it down, but essentially like this. I would think this is heavy. I might take it off and just leave this, right? You're coming up here now. This is just your crown. You're going to bring it off, right? Coming forward. Your straighteners and spaces branches, you're going to tie them down, bring them down. This is going to be essentially a tree. So, all right, let me tell everyone in here to make this. All right, I need somebody to put some wire on this. And put some wire on this.
More wire?
Yeah. Here.
Errol?
Here and here. Just these two branches.
Today, I am working in collaboration with Bonsai T&T, and we are at the humble abode of Mr. Alvin Fitz-Patrick, who is the president of Bonsai T&T, and we are having a small workshop today. So, as you would have seen, they've been working, and they are still working on a black olive. Sorry, just stumbling my thoughts there for a second. So they're working on a black olive. And while the fellas and I'm working on the black olive, my good pal Errol working on a retusa. Errol, you just want to give me a little snippet of what you're doing here? I think you just added some wire to it.
Yeah.
And giving it some little shape.
That's minor.
My friends, every single time I visit Alvin, I am amazed by this ironwood tree. This for a sense of scale. Going from the base, going up into that canopy. This is gorgeous, my friends. So let me come back, step back for a sense of scale. Not scale, sorry. So that you can see the tree in its entirety. This is amazing. This is one that has no name. Nobody seems to know the name of it, but it makes a pretty good bonsai. Coming from the pot straight up. Comes up. Straight up to the apex. Look at that bark. Look at that bark texture. You could see a lot of care and work would have gone into getting this particular species of tree to where it is now.
That's
All
it.
right, so tell me what happened in here.
Okay, so this is a juniper. All right. If you look at, so we just clean it up a little bit. We didn't
Right.
touch too much. We clean it up a little bit. so you could have an idea of what it is. So this is the trunk right here. Coming up here. So you have some branches at the side here.
Right.
Coming here, there's a bend. It bends.
Right.
Back all the way. All the way back here. And it comes back up here.
Oh, wow.
You see
Whoa.
movement, so there's a lot of movement.
Yeah, I didn't see that just now.
There's so much potential with this thing.
Yeah, boy.
Right?
But that's an amazing bend, though.
So this is straight here.
Right.
To the curve. So we will probably have to bend this back this way.
Right.
Right? And probably there. And pull this forward now a bit.
Right.
Right? This will come up. You know, we'll choose the branches. But it's a lovely piece of movement here. Right? So we'll look at which we probably want as the front and the back. So we'll look at it properly as we move some of the branches out and decide. Yeah.
Sounds like
but
a
it's
plan.
a beautiful plan.
As you're looking at this,
Yeah.
you would take off this lower branch,
Which one?
this one here.
We're not taking off any, we're going to use all them as gins.
You're going to gin it? Quite down it?
Now, remember when you move the soil off,
Right.
it will go down a bit probably.
Yeah, you're going to have a bit more trunk.
So we may move out one or two, but for the most part, we're looking to gin.
All right. So I'm going to look at plan. So talk to me about your plant here.
Has been around for about a good 8+ years.
Right.
It is a tofu cherry,
Right.
and I mean, I came hoping to try to change the whole
But the angle?
upright, but make it into, see if it is possible to go downward to making a cascade or a semi cascade.
Oh. So you want to change
That's it.
this top,
That up and see if we could whether
bring it down.
that's it.
So, Harold,
Yeah.
we were just looking at this Parsbeak. What year?
And you had a picture of it before, right? You got a picture of it before
I can't remember.
No.
I can't remember what you know.
So
But
basically
we
what
could
yeah, basically what we did
by this piece of carnage here. We seen where you take off.
yeah. So we took it out to actually see what
To see what is
we could
happening,
do,
yeah.
what we could possibly do.
So what you're gonna do? You're gonna take it back.
So, but what we are seeing here now is that the trunk, it's a thick trunk, it's one trunk, and then it's like a twin trunk kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we're not going to use this one because it's too straight, and this one then starts off with branches.
I don't want to do it.
So we could probably cut this here and use this part here as a thick trunk coming up.
Yeah.
So
And it'll eventually heal over.
Give it a nice taper.
It'll eventually heal over. Yeah. Yeah.
So nice taper there, and we'll work with that.
All right. Sounds like a good deal.
So we did our twin trunk. So we just gave it the basic shape as the first shaping. So we chose some branches. We didn't want to cut too many of them out. So we let this fall out. We put some, we transplanted it one time. The soil was a good soil, nevertheless. It had a lot of roots. So we transplanted it right at the same time. And this is the first styling, and there would be a lot more to go. So in the meantime, we'll let it shoot out and grow out, and we'll choose more branches, and we'll rewire again.
So as you can see, we went from about 2 or 3 people to a lot more people coming to the workshop
Allan.
and enjoying the experience that they're getting, learning about bonsai and all of the information that is being given. So we're having some fun today.
You might want to take.
So this is a very old ironwood that is going to be repotted. We just loosen up the soil around the edges of the pot, and it is out.
We got to go.
You're going to see that it has a lot of fibrous roots, and that is due to the quality of the soil. And we're now going to start to remove some of the soil here, gently. As you can see at the bottom, it needed repotting. The mat, the root is making a mat at the bottom. Not quite, but it's about there. Yeah, right. But it will do much better if it's repotted, right? And you'll see it in the branching,
Yeah.
right? So we just gently remove soil. Some of the soil, probably about what? 50% of the soil will be removed or more.
You take about a third off of the soil,
Yeah, right.
all around
Right.
and the bottom.
And then we'll add fresh soil and put it back into the pot.
Sounds good.
Alvin, how old is this?
So it's at least 25 years. Lost a couple of them at removal because there's a technique in removing with patience, and there's also a technique in planting things in the ground so as to reduce the trauma the plant will go through, one, which is putting a tile at the bottom of it, maybe 2.5 inches down, and you plant it in that. Tackle should hit that and spread and not go down. So a lot of the ironwood I have here, that one as well, I would have started on the ground.
I should let it grow some more.
Yeah. I would let it grow and decide on what style
All right, so this is the after product. After it was reported, this ironwood was reported by the team. They removed. This is some of the roots that they removed from the bottom of it, and you could see
All the wire was removed.
all of the wire that the tree had on it was removed as well. So as I said, my friends, we're here again with Bonsai T&T, along with me, your boy, or your pal, Bana. And we have this nice workshop happening today here at Alvin's house. You would have seen that they had some stuff doing with some of the members who would have brought plants to get a little bit of information and a little more know-how on how to treat, prune, wire, etc. with the plants that they have at home. So this is what we're about. So they just repotted this ironwood. And now it is time to put it back so that it could catch itself. And we have Tony giving it a little trim, a little haircut. So whilst that happening there,
This could be, yeah, this could be here.
You can find it back here.
That will come forward a little more, I'll bring it forward more and more. And I'm notching it too. Yeah, alright. Yeah. I think I'll bring up what direction. Nice one. Well, that's why they removed it, it's easier. But
You get a more